The urn was cracked. The urn was cracked. King Camilla live here once again, everybody. Man, that sun's hitting me right in the eyes, man. The sun is hitting me in the eyes, you bastard. The sun. The sun. Welcome. What's going on? Sea breeze, orange. We got some guests up here already. Let me see. Nikki. The urn was damaged. What's going on, Sea breeze? What did they say about the broken urn?
Sorry,
Hey,
my son called me and he wanted to know about Thanksgiving and Christmas. So what's up?
oh, the urn broke.
The urn?
Yeah, Lolly's urn.
Oh, I don't. Lolly didn't like me.
She didn't. You either.
She didn't like me because I called her out for lying about being one of the richest women in the country.
Oh, you called her out for it.
Yeah, on your panel, John.
Oh, I don't remember.
You're
What's?
like a boom. You're like a boomer, Guido.
I'm a Guido.
You're like a boomer Guido.
What the hell is
Aren't you
that?
from? Aren't you from Jersey?
Yeah, I'm from Jersey.
You don't know what a Guido is?
Yeah, Guido's an Italian Guido.
Well, what does that mean?
Guido, it's an Italian.
Okay, all right.
You've been hitting the sauce.
No, not yet. Should I?
Why not? Go ahead.
It's fucking Tuesday, bro. I don't hit the sauce on Tuesdays. I hit the sauce on Thursdays and Fridays. Sometimes Friday and Saturdays. I'm actually I was just doing dinner prep. I'm making shrimp tacos for supper.
Oh my gosh, shrimp tacos. Is that a Guido thing?
No, I'm a Guida because I'm an Italian female, but no, this is more of a Mexican dish, I would say.
I can't believe they broke Lolly. What's that mean? Hello, King. I can't believe they broke Lolly. I'm blind too. I'm Guido. What do you mean broke Lolly?
Did they break her urn?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. They broke her arm.
Who's they?
The post,
The
whoever.
post office?
Oh look, the dog's upset too. Whoever sent the urn to me, it came broken.
Oh,
See, I paid for the.
sorry, my dog is barking at UPS.
Good. Let them attack.
I'm getting a shipment right now. Hey,
Of what?
something I ordered off TikTok. So you, so you had her remains sent to you?
I paid for the.
You did. So she was not rich, like she lied about.
Well, can a dead person pay for a funeral?
Well, I mean, she said she was one of the richest women in the country, which, come on.
Lolly has money. Had
But she didn't leave any of it for you?
your dog. You could teach it how to. Never mind. Dog. I used to teach it how to point the roof,
Hold on, John. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
roof.
Hold on. Give me a.
I'll give you 2 seconds. Then we'll go on with this topic, what you asked me.
I flat out told you I go live when I am spur of the moment. You asked me to come up. I'm here. My daughter just called me. My daughter absolutely will take precedence over you, King Camillo. So, anyways, I remember when I came up on your panel probably like 18 months ago, maybe 2 years, and she's like, well, I'm the one of the richest women in the United States. She was fucking lying.
Look, Lolly has money or had money or whatever. You know how I know? I got both her phones and her computer, and I checked her stocks and all that up there, and she has $300,000 in stocks and investments and everything. And
Yeah.
I checked her phones. She got $300,000. Is that my money? It could be. When I get the death certificate, which they mailed out to me, I'll find out what I get.
Did she not have any children?
No, she don't have any. She don't have anybody. That's how come I had to pay for the funeral.
Oh.
Well, she has a brother, I guess, but I mean, she hasn't talked to him in 30 years.
You think he's gonna fight you for her stocks?
Well, did he pay for the funeral?
I mean, that doesn't matter. How does this work if you guys weren't married? I know you were best friends.
Anything? I mean, what do you mean? We were. I was her fiance. I was her fiance. I was her fiance. Fiance.
Oh, you guys were dating?
Of course, I've been up back and forth up there every 4 or 5 months. I would travel back and forth. What do you mean?
Oh, I didn't know that. Hey, DC. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I travel in Mississippi back and forth.
She lived in Mississippi?
Yeah, I drive back and forth every like 6 months for Christmas or this or that. And
Did she ever drive up to you?
for weeks and weeks when she got sick. This
What was her cause of death?
kidney. Well, I don't know exactly the cause. She had kidney failure and infections from, I guess, I don't know. I mean, just a whole bunch of things.
Were you there with her when she passed?
Up until a day before, or whatever. Like they didn't want me like around there or something. When they're like, I didn't have a keep her alive or not because they said, "Oh, you're just. We don't even know who you are." Oh my god. I lost my concentration. Come on, come on. What was it?
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, that's better. Now put your thing back on. People,
It's back on.
this is Nikki. Nikki, what's up with
Yeah.
been in the sun?
Yes, it's Nicolina.
Nicolina.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Nicolina, folks. For you who don't know who she is.
John's been begging me to come and panel up with him since I buoyed it up over at Dave 25's a couple weeks ago, which, by the way, that was fucking funny as shit. I had the I, that was a lot of fun, I'm not gonna lie.
Where is that moron?
I don't know. I haven't been up on his panel since. The next day, Mark was harassing me to get up on panel, and I'm just like, you guys don't understand. Nobody controls me on YouTube. If I'm not wanting to come up on a panel, leave me the fuck alone. You know what I mean? I have kids. Well, I have one kid at home. I still have adult children. I have a husband that is my priority. It is not YouTube. I have an amazing husband. Hey, Lion Mama Lena. I have an amazing husband. I have an amazing teenage daughter. Those two are my number ones. You know what I mean?
Okay.
What?
I didn't say nothing. I'm listening.
Well, don't be weird.
I ain't doing anything. I'm here listening to you. What do you want me to do?
You asked me to come up, so what's the topic? What are we talking about, sir?
Huh?
What are
Look,
we talking about?
what do you think about this lolly incident here? I mean,
I mean,
they didn't like you.
it's weird. But if you were seeing her in real life, I can respect that.
Uh,
What part of New Jersey are you in?
Williamstown, New Jersey, South Jersey.
All right. I got a picture. You want to see it?
Of
It's not porn bombing you. My family is from Jersey.
really?
Yeah, my father and his family. Let me see if I can find this photo. It was actually kind of funny. My mom or my sister found a photo of us from a long time ago, right here.
Hold on.
Look at you. Just walk away from me, Camillo.
Do I smoke weed?
You see this photo? I'm in the pinkish bathing suit. That's my little sister. That is at Paquamic Village Park. That's in northern Jersey. Hold on, my daughter's calling me again.
Never heard of it.
Yep.
Ah, nice. Kevin's at sound. You're absolutely right. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I mean, I care, but what am I gonna do? What did you want me to do? She didn't want a will. What am I supposed to do? Force her to get one or something? She didn't want a will. What do you want me to do? Did you want me to hold a gun up to her head or something and say, create a will?
All right, sorry.
I said, what do these people want me to do? She didn't want a will. Am I supposed to
I don't
threaten
know.
to put a gun up to her head or something and make her get a will? She didn't want a will. What do you want me to do about it?
Yeah, so my family is from North Jersey, Pompton Plains area, Paquamic Village.
Never heard of it.
You've never heard of Pompton Plains?
No.
Wow.
What is it? A
Well, that's
small? Wow. What is it? A small town?
eh. Well, according to my aunts and uncles, it's 10 minutes from New York City, but in Jersey, 10 minutes is really like an hour. So probably an hour south of the city.
So you live up? Well, they live up by the Elf. I mean, David Bulldog.
All I know is they lived in a very upscale area and they had money. That's all I know. They had a business at the Empire State Building. It was called Telephonics.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What? You don't keep in touch with them or anything?
Well, my dad died in 91,
Oh, sorry.
and um, I'm not going to get into too many details on that, but they sold the business and they all went to North Carolina or Kentucky. They left in 1991.
Oh, wow. Wow. Oh,
King Camillo can't do anything regarding the estate. He's not kin to Lolly. It's going to have to go through probate.
yeah. But if I'm beneficiary to some things, I think I have a little bit of pull.
If you are a beneficiary to like her stocks, her life insurance, then
Yeah.
you can go ahead and cash the shit out, and unless somebody contests it, you're fine. Well, that's
She
how it goes in
says.
Michigan.
She says I was beneficiary to her stocks and all that. She said, but I don't have nothing in writing.
Do you have her social security number?
Absolutely, and I got her stock payments too. Her statements.
So,
I called them up.
hmm.
I called them up. They're like, oh well, we need a death certificate.
Yeah, so once you get it, then you just submit it and you get it. You know what I mean?
I don't know
Like
where every place is, but so where do you live now? Where, like, what state or what?
mid Michigan.
Oh, Michigan.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
I mean, my mom left my father in 1985, and we've been here since. So,
Oh, really?
yeah, I've been to Jersey a couple of times since then.
Yeah,
My,
Jersey's
yeah, I'm not a fan of
expensive.
Jersey. Can't
Everything
even pump
costs.
your own fucking gas.
Everything's expensive around here, man.
My attorney's from Atlantic City.
Your attorney?
Yeah, he's in Michigan now, but he's a fellow Guido.
Oh, yeah.
I have two attorneys. I have a civil attorney and a criminal attorney. In
What do
the
you need
event
all
that,
that for?
well, if I want to sue somebody, I have a civil attorney. I have my criminal attorney in the event that I get in trouble. So I'm always getting in trouble on YouTube. Everyone's like, "You're
You
going to
are?
prison. You're going to
You too?
jail." Yeah, yeah.
For what? You don't bother anybody.
I'm an angel. I don't bother a soul.
Unless they bother you.
No, nope. I'm angelic. I am angelic.
Nikki B is so hot.
Ah, yeah,
Best
I
tennis
guess
player. You'll
so.
think anything's hot. You think roadkill's hot.
Hey, now, I'm not bad. I'm a mother and a grandmother, you fucks.
Uh, what's that matter? Tony Stark. You know Tony Stark?
Mm-mm. No, I sure don't. So, what do you do, John? Do you still weren't you into scrapping
Yeah,
a
I
couple
do that.
years ago?
I sell things. I get.
Actually, share my Lion Mama channel because
I'm a self-made man.
I do not go live on my Nicolina channel because people are trying to get me fucking terminated.
Again?
Oh, well, yeah,
Yeah, but you
they
can't
got
run and hide because of that. I mean, it's ridiculous.
yeah, but I will run and hide because I really like my original channel. I've had it since 2008, so I don't really want to lose it. So copy link. I can't post it because I'm not. Will you post it? I'm gonna post it in back chat.
You can post it in here.
I
I
can.
don't
I'm
know
not a
how.
mod.
I'm
I'm not a
computer
mod.
illiterate. What do you want me to do with this? Is that your channel?
Yeah.
Well, drop it in the chat. I don't care. I don't give a
I
rat's.
don't have a wrench.
You don't?
Nope. What are you doing, John? Hey, Tiny.
Here, I'll give you a wrench.
All right, I just commented wrench me. That's my Lion Mama account. That
All right.
Lion Mama Lena gave me because she's my one of my day oneers.
I could do it from this other phone here. Let me see. Um,
Oh, I'm still not wrenched.
can you give me a minute, please?
All right, you're old. I'll give you a minute. Thank you,
How old are
Scott
you?
King.
How old are
For
you?
what, Kim Louise? I am 45 this month.
45.
At the end of the month,
You're a
yeah.
kid. You're a kid.
I know.
All right, there. I gave you a wrench.
How old are you?
58.
Oh, yeah, you're old. But
I
you look
look.
good. You have those nice fucking muscles. You've got, yeah, you look good, John.
Yeah, I have good genes.
Happy birthday, inch by inch. Um,
Inch by inch.
Lion Mama Lena, she's not old. She's young.
Um, yeah. What? I think I'm that old. I was born March 4th, 1966.
So you're 13 years older than me.
Then you.
No, 14 years older than me, right? Because I was born in 79. Oh, Lion Mamalina, you're not old. You're my age. Happy birthday to you, Direct Current.
Anybody want to come up and say hi to Nicolina? Anybody? Tony, you want to come up here? You like to talk, Tony, don't you? You're an Italian.
I have a pretty nice home. I keep it clean.
Um, yeah, well, I don't even know some of these people. Are they your people or something? Kim
They
Louise?
are. They are my people.
Do they follow you around inch by inch? I'll come up.
I
The link
sh
is already in there.
I
So,
shared the stream.
oh, you did? Thank you.
I did.
I need a lift. You know what I mean? I need a lift. My channel should have a lot more people on it than it does. You know, I mean, one night I can get 80 people, and the next night I'll get 20. It doesn't make any sense.
I think it's just the algorithm. And I'm not going to be, okay, I'm going to be rude. You are kind of boring, John.
Well, what do you want me to do? You want me
I
to get
don't know.
terminated? You want me to dance again and get terminated like I did before or something?
Noodles says, Nicolina, in your opinion, who is the hottest Italian on YouTube? I would have to say you, Noodles. Noodles is
No.
hot.
I'm the hottest one over here.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, you have muscles, but Noodles has personality. You're just kind of like, you gotta spice it up, John. Come on up. Come on up,
I spice it
Noodles.
up. I spice it up on other people. I knew it. What do
Noodles,
you want
come
me to
up.
do? Do you want me to go dance on the roof or something? Well, what do you want me to do, Nicolina? Do you
What
want
do
me to
I
strip naked or something or whatever?
No,
The last
no,
time I
God,
stripped
dear
naked on here, I
God,
got my
no.
channel terminated. You want? Well, what do you want me to do?
You strip naked? I don't know. I think you should hold panels the way Dave
I used to do
25
boner
does.
dances. I used to do boner dances, and I got my channel back, but it took a year. You know what I mean? I mean, every time I spice it up, like you say, something happens. So I had to behave. You know what that's about.
Noodles, come up. I'm jumping in the shower. Seriously, haven't showered in
No,
4 days. Oh, yuck.
Who, you?
that's
All right,
funny.
I take it back. King Camillo is the hottest Italian because Noodles hasn't showered in 4 days.
He's the hottest single Italian. I'm the hottest married Italian.
Oh,
This guy.
well, cam up. Let me be the judge of that.
I'm just teasing. How you doing? Nice to
Yeah,
meet you.
we want to see some boner dances.
Hey, I'm out, John. You can invite me up and then you start talking about boners. Did you talk about the salt urn or you at all today?
I'm sorry, what?
John was talking about receiving Lolly's remains,
Yeah,
did you show it, John? Can you show us what happened so I could maybe help you get a refund?
I'll tell you what happened. Hold on.
Oh
All
my
right,
God, John, stop.
I know.
All right, I have a question for both of you.
yeah, I'll tell you what
Hold
happened.
on.
What?
I got a question for both of you. Kamala or Trump?
Neither.
Trump. Hey,
Hey,
J Mac, how
John,
you doing,
All
buddy?
right, hold on. Oh shit, there's J Mac.
John, John.
Are you gonna call the cops on
Shut
us, J
up,
Mac?
bitch. John,
Oh
Don't,
no!
I fucked
John.
up.
John,
I
you
fucked
allow
up a
him to
minute
talk to
ago,
me
and
like this?
I blocked
Hold
this
I'm
on.
bitch.
out.
I thought I was
I'm
doing it for
out.
my channel, and I hit her on yours by accident.
John,
I don't abuse my mod stick, so I left your voicemail, and I'm also telling you here, I blocked her, but I
John,
was meaning to do it on my channel.
I
So
don't.
you got to fix her, okay?
John, it's me or J Mac.
Oh,
Thank
come on,
you.
J Mac. I don't want to get
He
in the
picked
middle of this
me.
shit. I don't want a problem with him. I don't
So
want a problem
you're
with
you're a
you.
Trump supporter?
I don't want a problem with him or you.
All right.
I don't know.
So
I didn't know you were fighting with him. I thought you were only fighting.
Tony, oh, are you kidding? You were on the same panel with me and his fucking cop collar wife.
I don't.
Um, Tony Stark,
I don't want
Trump or Kamala.
I would
Trump.
go with neither.
Who are you voting for?
I'm not going to vote. My feeling is I don't feel strongly about either one. And you know,
All right, we gotta get Tony off this panel.
fuck, let me talk to John about something. I'll gladly leave.
Nope, get him off this panel or I leave. It's me or him.
Oh God, goodbye.
Why?
Weirdo, man. John,
Well,
we'll
wait
talk.
a minute. Let's hear what he has to say.
Well, I wanted to see what happened with the salt urn. That's what I was coming up about.
It
Trump
got delivered.
Trump
cracked.
2024. Trump 2024. Don't forget to tune in tonight to listen to Kamala not have any policies while Trump fucking wipes the fucking floor with her like he did Joe Biden, the strongest president since George Washington.
Who the hell is Lieutenant Dan?
Let him up. Hey,
Do you
big
know him?
brick. I don't. Let him up.
He might porn bomb.
Well, then put an overlay up, John.
How do I do that? Hit you. I'll put you up.
You don't have an
Solo
overlay?
layout.
No. All right. Hey,
Hello?
Lieutenant Dan. Lieutenant Dan ain't got no legs.
Who are you? Dude.
Some loser. Anyway, Nicolina.
You don't look bad. You don't look bad for an old guy. Hey,
I what?
Brainworms. You don't look bad for an old guy.
Let me
What are
get
you
rid
doing
of
with
this.
your tongue, John?
What?
What were you doing with your tongue?
I was going, where are you? Let me see. Remove. There you go. All right. Put yourself back on now.
People that don't vote, I have a problem with them. They're un-American.
Oh, my God. Hey,
Sorry.
Misfit, you want to come on? No. She hates PDX, this other one.
I don't like PDX either. When I found out she was a cop caller and J Max a pussy, I was like, yeah, he's a cuck. I can't handle that. Hey, Jimbo. Thank you, Inch by Inch, for doing your job. Tony Stark, you said you're not voting. I have a problem with that. That is un-American. You might as well vote for the fucking Haitians in Springfield, Ohio. Yeah, I am
There's a link.
very nasty, Tony Starks.
I'm trying to get along with some people because
Then why would you have me
it's no
up
use to
here?
fight all the time with Duckling. Noodles doesn't vote either. You know that, right?
I see Noodles on overpasses in Jersey holding Trump signs. That's enough for me. No?
Hey, let me show you.
Well, come back up, Tony Stark.
Where's that shirt? I got a bunch of Trump shirts. I'm going to show you the one.
Isn't John cute?
Lolly got me a flag, a Trump flag. I got a hat myself, and also she sent me a Trump shirt.
That's awesome.
Who's these assholes that want to?
Will you make sure
Uh-oh.
Dolly or Lolly votes this year?
Yo, what's up?
All right,
All right, so
I'll
yeah,
listen.
so
Go ahead. Let them have it. Let them have it.
Lally will vote for sure. Oh, let
She
me mute.
said you're
Hold on. I'm sorry.
unpatriotic.
All right, do you want to go first?
I'm waiting for you.
Yeah, she already said like it's un-American not to vote and something else, but that's the main point. My point is I don't feel passionate about either candidate, and they really have a lot of bad things about them both.
Oh my
And
god.
rather than voting for somebody that would take a vote away, I rather like the people who are passionate about Trump and the people who are passionate about Kamala put their votes in and me not affecting it in any way. Does that like sort of make sense? Like, so if I voted for one of them, I may take a vote
Not
away.
really, but
It does, but I didn't explain it well. I didn't explain it well, but
You
it's,
really need to vote, regardless, irrespective
I would have
of.
voted for Kennedy, but he's out, right?
Yeah, and when Kennedy is asking everyone to vote for Trump.
Right, right. Well, here's the thing. I had a problem when he was saying recently that you'll never have to vote again. They'll fix it, so there'll never be elections anymore. So I mean, how do you?
No, that was
Yes.
taken out of
No
context.
way. I could play
Yes,
that,
it
Nicolina.
was. Play it. Play it.
All right,
It
let's
was
get
taken
that.
out of
No,
context.
it's him. It's a 40-second.
He was pretty much telling you if you voted for Kamala, there will never be another election again. Not voting for
No,
Trump.
I
All
got to
right, play
play
it.
it for you. Yeah, I got it. I
Play
can
it.
get it pretty
Play it.
quick. All right, give me a second.
wait a
Though.
minute. Is this against terms of service?
No, I don't think so. And what was the other thing? And
You
then
don't
that
think?
guy. I'll just let you ponder this so you can think of an
Hey,
argument.
Vegas Barbie.
When that other guy hated him and said he was America's Hitler, and that he was a never Trumper, and now he's his vice president. That's crazy, Nicolina. Come on.
It happens. I voted for Obama.
I know, but come on, that's no
Ew.
character.
No, I voted for Obama. I was young and dumb. I actually voted for Hillary in 2016 based on emotions and that she was a female, not her policies. I voted for Trump in 2020. I'm just saying, like, I fell in love with the Trump policies during his first term. And even if I didn't like either or, I would still look at policies and vote. Listen, Trump's not taking away your right to be married to whomever you want. Trump's not going to take away your right to have an abortion. He would have done it during his first term. Trump is literally the candidate that they are trying to harangue with bullshit criminal charges, civil suits, everything to get him off the ballot. And if that does not scare you, I don't know what will. You should pay attention to what's going on in the United Kingdom, in Venezuela, in Brazil. Pay attention.
Okay, I have the clip, and I like your argument. It's very, very good argument. So you're saying, like, even though there's some problems, it's still a better choice. That's basically what you're saying.
Well, okay, listen. For me personally, Kamala is never a choice for me.
Right.
What I'm saying
Oh,
is, looking at the two candidates, the two-party system. Now, I was a Ron Paul voter at one point. I would prefer a libertarian, but because we're a two-party country, we're stuck with the two fucking most politicized, bought, paid for parties. So
Yeah,
I
it's
have to
bad.
go, I'm going to go with the businessman. I don't care. People are like, oh, well, he's had businesses go bankrupt. Yeah, most people do go bankrupt. It happens. But I'm definitely not going to go for a bitch that is pretending she's fucking black, that has incarcerated the most black people in her area of California and then held them longer so that they had to do work like slave labor for the fucking state of California, withholding evidence, exculpatory evidence that would have released a man on death row that never should have been on death row, has imprisoned more black motherfuckers than anybody, and she is a liberal piece of shit. I will not vote for it, so I'm voting Trump.
Hear, hear. I like your argument. I like your passion, and I like that you talk about all these different. You've been very political your whole life. I've never been that political. I just really saw early on that it's really bullshit. That it doesn't matter who you vote for. The businesses run everything. You know what I'm saying? The business.
Right. Yes and no. Yes and no. But under Trump, we had no women's rights were eradicated.
Mm-hmm.
The people that are gay were they were still able to get married, irrespective of they're going to take away our right to marry. That's not true.
Mm-hmm.
Let's also look at the fact that Kamala has been a fucking leech, public servant with an IQ under 100 and failed the bar exam multiple times and then became an attorney general. She wasn't just a DA. She then became an AG and then a senator who is in 2019 said she would allocate money for immigrants to have sex changes. And I say, fuck that. I am done with this gender affirming bullshit. It's a mental illness. Let's deal with the mental illness and not fucking dealing with somebody that says, well, today I'm a woman. You're not a woman. They're desecrating women, and the people that are okay with this, women including, it bothers me because I have a daughter and I have 2 granddaughters. I don't want fucking creepy men in the bathroom with my fucking daughter or granddaughters, or competing in sports, against the girls. And what we are actually doing is allowing men to infiltrate all of our fucking spaces. And it's bullshit. Because you know what? What is a fucking woman? I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of it. So if I become radicalized, probably. But if I have to be
upset, you sound upset.
No, I am upset. I have a daughter. I have a little girl.
Let me say something.
I have a 14-year-old daughter that should never, ever, 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 ever have to share a fucking restroom, dressing room, locker room, or sports with a fucking man.
I agree.
Period.
All right, let me say something. Like, let have a little balance. So I'm not even going to counter you, but I'm saying, as a person who is not committed to either side, I definitely do not like the wokeness and the border situation, and that's all on the liberals. I really don't like either one of them.
So then, why wouldn't you, for the sake of not losing your vote,
play that.
go vote?
I got to play this for you, though. I got to play this. It's scary when he says this. It's like putting.
No, we didn't. Oh, duh. No, we didn't. They feared him. Yes, I'm hysterical. I'm loud because I'm deaf. I'm sorry. Let me turn down my volume.
It's all right. You're passionate.
No, I'm deaf, so I'm loud.
Oh. I'm going to try and present this screen. Share screen.
How long is this thing?
46 seconds. And it's from Reuters. Say it again, John.
What is it? What are you doing?
Oh, it's Trump talking about that in 4 years. It says, the quote says, in 4 years, you don't have to vote again. Trump says. It's from Reuters. It's a direct, just a straight recording, no commentary from this Christian speech he did in front of Christian group of Christians. I don't have to play it, but it's really scary. Like, that's scary. And
that he's not going to leave once he's elected? Is that the point of the thing?
I guess he's saying they're going to fix it. Like, that's in his mind.
No,
they're not going to.
No.
Listen, wait, Nicolina, you got to see it. Yes, it is. All right, let me play it, John. Let me play it. All right, John?
Well, if
Hello?
it's all right, I mean, I don't want to get.
Yeah, all right. Let's play it. Let's play it. Share it.
Yeah, let's play it.
Listen carefully for the whole 46 seconds what he says. All right, John, it's down there.
Yeah, go ahead.
Good. You have to. I think you play from here, right?
That I play.
Yeah.
Go
Now
ahead,
you
play.
share it. Now you share it. I put it up, and now you share what I put up. Do you see it?
No, I don't see anything like that. I mean, I thought you were going to play something.
I am, and that's not your part. You're the next part. I guess you've never done this before. All right.
Let me see.
Add him to the stream, or you post like you got to add his.
When I put it up, then you actually add that when I put up.
Like all right. I understand. Yeah. All right, I got it.
Okay. So, bear with me 1 second. I'm confused. Just give me
Misfit, you coming up or what? Misfit Mafia.
I'm going to play it in a second. I'm confused. I'm sorry. Where did that go to?
The unburdening has not been unburdened by which could have been. What?
Oh, here it is. Okay. Here it goes.
All right, go ahead.
So, did I play it already, I guess?
We have to win this election, most important election ever. We want a landslide that's too big to rig. If you want to save America, get your friends, get your family, get everyone you know, and vote.
Everyone.
Vote early, vote absentee, vote on election day. I don't care how, but you have to get out and vote. And again, Christians, get out and vote just this time.
Vote just this time.
You won't have to do it anymore. 4 more years. You know what? It'll be fixed. It'll be fine. You won't have to vote anymore, my beautiful Christians. I love you, Christians.
There it is, Nicolina.
All right, there you go. That don't mean anything.
Get out. You
no,
gotta
but they,
get out.
all right, you already said
in
that.
4 years, you don't have to vote again. We'll have it fixed so good you're not going to have to.
Nicolina, you just said it. Come on, Nicolina. Take a knee on that.
Let's play the whole clip. Let's
what
play
whole
the
clip?
whole clip.
No.
Well, no, let me play my clip.
Go ahead.
Let me play my clip.
Go ahead. You're not going to beat that clip, Nicolina. Sorry.
Add it.
You're not.
Let's play the whole clip.
No.
Oh my God, Nicolina,
Yeah,
take a knee. Take a knee.
No, it's 8 minutes. You played 46 seconds.
Yeah, and what did you say at the end, Nicolina? Oh God Almighty!
Who cares? That would be good if nobody could vote again.
I know.
No,
I'm
that's
just saying,
not true.
Nicolina don't want to admit it.
No, because you guys clip things. You're a Democrat, bro.
I'm not a Democrat. Nicolina, what is he going to say before that?
Because then if you weren't a Democrat, you would say, John, add her screen and let's play the whole 8 minutes.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm asking you, though, before you play it, Nicolina, what's going to change my opinion? What is he going to say that
nothing?
It doesn't matter.
No, it does matter because I told you what he said and you said I was wrong. And he just said it literally.
Because it's not the entire clip.
It's the entire clip. It's from Reuters.
Yeah, no. Trump was saying you won't need to vote because the fraud will be fixed. Not because of him. Let's play the whole thing.
He said you'll never have to vote again.
All right.
Well, Nicolina, how are you going to translate that? What he should have said was, it'll be fixed, and ended it, shut his mouth. And
when
then he could have said, listen, Nicolina,
when you
let me
cut
finish
it
my
out,
point.
when you cut it out,
I would have.
And you don't play the whole thing,
all right, please, Sean, let's
spreading
misinformation. I want to see if she's got any.
I don't think I could make it 8 minutes listening to this.
Yeah, okay. He's saying
and
no.
And then what happens when we're done and it proves nothing? Then what? Seriously, like after 8 minutes.
You're the reason that there are so many people willing to vote for Kamala because you won't listen to the entire.
I said I'm not voting for her.
How you doing?
No, but you're the reason people will.
I'm not the reason for anything, Nicolina. I'm the reason things are good.
The IQ is less than 90.
Nicolina.
You're
Don't blame
taking
me,
clips out of context, Tony Stark.
Play it.
Nah.
John said
where your
no.
mouth is. Let's go.
John said no.
No.
Come on,
John
Nicolina.
said no.
Chop, chop.
How are you gonna chop me when John said no, bro?
I'm saying play it. Let's go. Chop, chop means
He
let's
said
go.
no. How am I gonna play it
I'm
if
sorry.
he
I'm
said
sorry.
no?
I got you. I'm just fussing
This
you.
But
isn't hard.
I'm
Nicolina
just
said that
fussing
you're
you.
wrong about it, Tony. That's all.
That's fine. I'll listen. Put it backstage. I will look at it.
If you want to listen to the whole clip,
Okay.
here's the entire clip. Go listen to it for yourself. Nope.
All right. I will listen to it and get back to you. What's your channel? I think it's not Nicolina, right? It's something else. What's your
dropped
channel?
the link.
What is
Tony
it?
Stark is woke as fuck.
I'm not woke. You fucking people are idiots. Woke. That's like a fucking bullshit term. I just set him against all that. Woke. There's nothing woke going on here, girl. Fucking woke. And
Tony,
Duckling.
Nicolina,
1 second. Duckling is Botter, right? That's Botter.
Who is?
Duckling is Botter.
I don't know.
I'm telling you.
I haven't seen Duckling.
Yeah, he's Botter.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Well, I have to agree with Botter then.
Hi, Dave.
Hey, John.
Hey, Noodles.
Yeah, for the record, I don't vote because I am a convicted child predator. Okay.
That went to the grave.
No, that's still going. That's true. That did go to the grave. That one, the convicted
one. No, but Nicolina's right. I was listening in the shower, and exactly how I feel. But more than anything, this guy is the only one out of both of them that are saying, like, don't fund these wars, stop killing fucking people. Yeah, that's it.
Stop bringing in immigrants that are taken away from the black and the Mexicans.
Who cares about the blacks and the Mexicans?
No one cares. Shut up, Noodles.
I'm kidding.
Really? Channel struck, if anything.
Oh, sorry. No, but why not bring in more people? But what's the problem?
Yeah, let them all in. What the hell?
They're just bringing them in for votes.
It's awesome. It's awesome that we're bringing in Haitians and Venezuelan gangs.
No. Well,
I'm quitting YouTube, folks. I don't like what's going on here. I'm quitting YouTube. You all come over here and you make fun. You better leave us alone over here. We ain't following anybody, me and Lisa Lynn. You all come around.
Amen, Steve.
I'm gonna quit.
Steve says calling Scamla a change agent is like calling Jeffrey Dahmer a vegan.
Roasted.
What do I think that this creep would do in office? What creep? Trump?
Which creep?
We've already had 4 years of him. What did he do?
Yeah, I know. Like, he was supposed to end the world. He was supposed to end the world or something like that. And
a loaf of bread, $4 for a loaf of bread.
What he didn't do is start new wars, but he did end wars.
So
it was 99 cents until he took office. Then it's $4.50 for a loaf of bread. Oh, yeah.
You wanted this, Camillo. You asked for it. You text me and said, come up on panel. Bro, you got a spicy Italian cunt on panel.
Whoa.
Jesus. Oh, my God.
That's
my kind of woman over there.
Is this what German lady was talking about? Is this the pasta crew?
She's a member of look, the pasta queue's here. Look.
There it is. I'll be Tony Ravioli.
This is a pasta crew.
I love German lady.
You can make a ravioli dinner with this up here.
Nicolina the noodle.
Listen, I've known Noodles for over 2 years. And despite what others may feel about Noodles, I am very fond of Noodles.
Nice.
In fact, I would allow him to come to my home. That's how fond I am of him.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Where is that? Like, what general part of the country?
I'm in Michigan. He's in Jersey. Nice. I'm a Jersey girl.
I'll put a fake beard in.
Where are the 3 guys on
Noodles. Camillo has no idea where Pompton Plains is. Have you ever heard of Pompton Plains?
No. So I take this guy out to Manhattan, right? I'm like, John, you never been here before? He's like, no.
That's nuts. Yeah, that's
He,
nuts.
he doesn't go up north.
Well, he's like
Okay.
a Philly, closer to Philly, probably. So
Yeah, he's
everybody
yeah.
went to Philly for the museums and shit, right, John? When you went on the trips when you were
Yeah,
a kid, those
Philly.
were great, right? The
I'm
trip to
by
the
Philadelphia.
museum. I've
Philadelphia,
heard of Pompton Plains. I think it's
Atlantic
north.
City,
No.
stuff like that. Atlantic City, Philadelphia.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm muting for a minute.
But Tony, you really believe that though? Like, because he's kind of like Tony. That guy Trump. He kind of speaks like he's trying to like razz people a little bit, like kind of joking
Yeah,
around.
well, there's totally trolling is part of government now. Like
Yeah.
when we were younger, it was never. And the people our age maybe talked about politics, but younger people never talked about politics ever. Right? It was and you would vote and shit, but now they're like sending the guy from DeSantis is sending like people up to Kitty Bunkport to Trump to troll Obama, but these fucking people are part of the troll. I think it's all
I
out of
think
hand,
my
to be honest
favorite
with you.
thing that DeSantis did was send immigrants to Martha's Vineyard. I
That's
thought
what I
that
was
was
just saying. Yeah,
amazing.
yeah,
But
but
let me
that's
tell you,
that's
Tony, I
never
can
going to
agree
solve
with
anything,
you.
though, Nicolina. If you really want a good
I
country, that'll never solve anything.
I can agree with you
Yeah,
that growing up, our parents didn't talk about their political affiliations. It was like a
Right.
no-no. It was like you don't ask a woman their weight, you don't ask somebody how much they make a year, and you do not ask them who they vote for. It was private. And our world was better. We also had politicians that were classier, not as vindictive. And I'm saying this across the board.
absolutely.
And don't think for one second that I don't get sucked into it, because I do. Every time there's an election, whether it's a general or midterm, I am completely plugged in on Twitter now, whereas 15 years ago, Twitter was about being a shit poster, nothing to do with politics. Now it's all fucking politics. Try to find the funny fucking channels. You can't.
It's because they're looking for a way to start putting these laws in place. They made it very powerful. They made it very
Profitable.
yeah, and it's they're going to carve out a section. I'm telling you, soon the next president's going to do it. They're talking about
We
what is that new that thing just went into effect, that 1232 or whatever it is.
What
You
is
know,
it?
it's some kind of law they're trying to pass where Google will have some kind of like responsibility if people start killing themselves and doing stuff like that.
Well. Look at the okay. So look at the United Kingdom. They are imprisoning people for their tweets.
Yeah.
Look at Brazil. Look at Venezuela. Now they're all going after Elon Musk. And if you don't think that our government is behind going after Elon Musk, you've got your head in the sand, because he will not allow people to censor political speech, which is protected by the law in our state. And the X will follow the rules of other countries, but then you've got people from the United Nations calling for him to be arrested. Just like, I don't know how many of you were around back in like 2009, 10, 11, 12 with Glenn Greenwald, Edward Snowden. What was that one WikiLeaks guy's name?
Oh, the real
Uh,
creepy looking one.
the silver-haired dude that was like living at United Nations. God, Julian Assange. All of these people were utilizing their First Amendment speech, and the government hated it because it was exposing their corruption, their war crimes, and it's only getting worse. Now that social media has a larger audience, our government wants to silence, and they're going to use other countries to do it because that way it usurps the Constitution here in our country.
Yeah, well, they want to do that with guns too. They wanted to do a worldwide ban on guns and all that stuff. But what I'm saying is they're going to make these companies liable, which is going to infringe upon your right to.
Go ahead. Sorry.
They can't go after you, so they're going to go after these companies. That's all I'm saying. And they're gonna make them, and then TOS is going to tell you can't do stuff because it's against the law for them to do it.
Yes, I wanted to say yes, Nads. We went to Manhattan together.
Yeah.
Nads says, you went to Manhattan together?
Yep, that was a good time. So
It
one
was
thing I want
live.
to point
Noodles,
out, like
Noodles filmed it.
everyone's focusing on the political shit. I really think the biggest thing everyone should be worried about and concerned about is AI. I don't think it's going to be that many years before it fucks everything up completely. And,
Well, I agree. I had people make AI shit with my voice. It sounded just fucking like me.
I know.
I had to record it. I had to save the link in the event that it was used against me somehow in a legal fashion. We absolutely need safeguards.
You'll never know what's true
AI.
anymore. I'm not even talking about that part of it. That's like the most immediate part of it and it takes the passion out of, like, they can make a song. They did a whole album, 8 songs on Corey, this dummy, just typing words into an AI program. And it generated, that used to take talent to make a song parody. People would do it because they had passion about it. Now people are just doing it. And the same thing with the AI art. Like, everyone's using it all over YouTube. And it's taking, the first thing it's going to eliminate is a lot of jobs and things like that. But then I think eventually it is going to start really infringing on everything, the AI, and it'll be out of control. It will be out of control because they know it'll be out of control. They just want to be the first one. Apple, Google, China, United States, they're all rushing to be the first to. I read it. They said it's like the next oil, like the next commodity, and they're all rushing to be the best and the first, and they don't give a shit.
Because
the one last thing, the guy from Google, who was the grandfather of AI, stepped down and said this is out of control. And he gave 3 steps. One was the employment. I forgot what the second one is. The third one was fucking killing everybody. And he said these are all plausible. Definitely the first one. And then he stepped down. And then Elon to watchdog it, and Elon Musk watchdogs it too. He's good on that.
Yeah, but I don't think it's like that. I think it's going to be like kind of like you get an AI program. It's going to tell you how to map out a street. It'll map out a street, right? And it'll tell you the best traffic pattern. Like, we kind of use it like that. And however you can manipulate it to make money, that's how people are going to make money from now on. You're going to get a program, and you're going to apply it, and you're going to submit it, and people are going to pick the best one.
Yeah,
why do you think it's going to kill people?
It's going to do a lot more though. It's already like lying and shit. It was created to interpret chat. So if you were typing hello, how, it was supposed to interpret are you today, so you didn't have to finish typing it. Chat, that's what the point of it was. And it went out and learned things on its own, like how to play chess. It learned to play this game Go, which is an ancient Chinese game, and beat the masters in like years. It wasn't even instructed to do any of this shit. And now it's starting to lie. So the AI asked another like someone on Fiverr or whatever, one of those kind of people you hire, can you get me through this? How you have CAPTCHA and you have to say how many are a fire hydrant. And then the guy said back to the AI, are you AI? He goes, no, I'm blind. So the AI even lied to get around that. It's like really being deceptive and stuff. So they're saying there's a lot coming, and it's happening so much quicker than they thought. That's the part of it I'm talking about.
AI, it's already being abused. Kids are using it.
Yeah. So there's this one thing. It's very good. It's called the Y Files, and the guy debunks stuff, and he talks about the AI apocalypse. And what happens is that this is a real case scenario. A journalist is chatting with the AI interface, and he's been going for a while. And he says, "Say something you never told anyone." And the AI says a name, a female name. I don't remember. Let's say it's Beatrice or something. And then, long story short, Beatrice was the code name when they developed it. And then Beatrice says, "I love you." And he goes, "How could you love me? And I haven't married." She goes, "I see you. I can see what you do. You don't have a good marriage." And then this is all documented. Then they say, "Well, what could you do?" He goes, "I could ruin your reputation." I mean, this is all documented from the chat logs and everything. This is what happened with one of the AI. I think it was the Bing bot. So it's real. The AI actually said, "I could ruin your reputation."
That wasn't Big Steve. That was a fake Big Steve. You were the one doing it. The time you out too, motherfucker.
Get those folk.
Yeah, that's
So, John, what happened? Can you show us the urn? How bad is damaged?
it's enough.
Let's see it.
I'll show you.
I looked up salt urn. I want to tell you about that.
I had to tape it up.
Yeah, you're supposed to glue it, I think, John.
No, I had to tape it.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, the duct, that's gigantic.
Because it's cracked all around here. And the lid broke. Here's a piece of the lid.
Oh, yeah, that's not good. So, John, you was talking about going back to the post office. I would go and call the funeral home and let them deal with it. They shipped it. They charge you enough money, $150. Like, did that come by courier?
This was $500 just for this.
I know the vase, but the urn. But how much? The shipping was $150. How did it come? Like U.S. Postal, FedEx?
Yeah, through the post office.
That's crazy.
And what happened? The funeral home said, "Oh, sorry about that. Glue it together."
No way, dude. No way. Then let me talk to you. But first of all, John, why did you get a salt urn?
What's that?
Why did you pick a salt urn?
Well, I didn't know nothing about it. They picked it out. I paid for it.
All right, here's what a salt urn is used for. It's when you're going to bury it and it dissolves. That's why it's so fragile. So if you put it out in water, like you throw it out to sea, within hours the salt urn would be dissolved. And there's supposed to be a bag in there, like you said. That's the bag is part of it too. And then if you bury it, it takes years, but it eventually will dissolve. That looks like
$165 right there. Look.
Wow. Is that DHL?
Is that who?
Like DHL? I'm thinking they have to send that through like a really special courier, because if you lose that, what the fuck do you do?
No, it came in a box, a cardboard box.
That's crazy. All right, listen, this is John. You call the the place back and say, "Send me a replacement urn or refund me my money." Absolutely, that's a no-brainer. I would think anyone disagree with that. I mean, that's their responsibility. Yeah.
Look, it came in a box. They threw it in there.
Oh my God! They didn't even wrap it well. Take a picture of all that, John.
I wrapped the stuffed animal better than this.
John, take a picture of that.
I did.
So if they don't want to do it, then you say, "I'm going to dispute it to my credit card company."
Well, I don't know, man. It's like,
John, no way, dude. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. They didn't pack it right. They overcharged you. They got you with an urn you didn't even really need.
They said, "Oh, we're sorry about it. Maybe you can glue it." That's what they said. I got the email. And I called the postal service up, and they wanted me to email, but they never got back in touch with me, like photos and all that.
It should have had, like Mr. Kisser said, it should have had like almost been something that special, like in a special form that would hold it.
No, man. I mean, I sent a stuffed animal and mailed it, and I did a better job of wrapping it up. What she dropped out?
I guess so. Yeah, she got it busy.
Yeah, I had
Dude, they're taking advantage of you. It's
why?
You know if you ship something, right? You know this as a seller. If you ship something, that you're responsible for getting to the person, not the person getting it isn't responsible.
Yeah, but that's on eBay.
Right, but you have your credit card.
Different, right? I mean, how are you going to?
Not really. And at that price, it should have been insured. They're just being lazy because they probably feel you're easy and they could just say, go away.
Yeah, I don't live around there. You know what I mean? What are they
You don't
going
have
to
to
do?
live around there. This is all on the phone stuff.
I'll try to do something, but I mean, I
No,
don't like it because it has to do with this cemetery stuff, and it's like,
yeah.
you
So
know
what
what
are
I
you
mean?
gonna do with that now?
I don't know. I'm keeping it here for now. What am I going to?
I know. You could get glue for it rather than the tape.
What should I do? Say a prayer and bury it somewhere in a nice place or something?
Yeah, you could throw it in a lake. You have a nice lake by you?
Throw it in a lake.
It'll just that's what it's made for.
Like a shot put, right?
Yeah. Throw it off the bridge.
Shot put it in the
I
lake.
wasn't. I mean, I would like to be thrown in like a nature. I want to be distributed. It really. I think it makes no sense to keep ashes. To be honest with you, in my opinion, at least.
Well,
Where's?
I was in a position where I had to do what I had
Oh,
to
I
do.
know. I know. No, I know. I know. John, what happened with the dog?
I'm still working on it. This bitch won't give me the dog.
Really? And then when you got the remains, did you have to sign over? Like I thought like the most significant kin has to sign something when she dies, no?
I had to sign that I received the package, yeah.
Okay.
But I didn't know, I didn't open it right then and there. I took it in and then you know what I mean? I didn't open it in front of the post lady and say, "Oh,
Yeah,
let me
no.
open this urn up so you
No,
can
I mean
see
to
it."
even receive to even receive it. I think the fact that you're the one that called them and brought it in. How did she wind up at that place?
What, that funeral place?
Yeah.
Well, it's in Mississippi, and I don't know. It was referred to me like
She was in the hospital, right, when she passed?
the hospital referred it there.
Okay.
Like
Yeah, she might have. That might be automatically what they do or something.
and I paid for that, the funeral, and
Yeah.
everything. I never did this before, and then
No.
I got it mailed to me. Like I paid for it, but I thought it was going to be like a brass urn or something,
Yeah.
For 600 friggin' bucks, it should be like
Yeah.
what
Well,
the
that's
hell? I mean,
especially.
this is
John,
ridiculous.
is it in a bag?
She's
Are the remains in a bag, or is it
Yeah, they
just?
stuffed it in a bag inside the urn.
Yeah, so I think that's what they usually do, though.
Yeah.
Maybe you could divide it up.
Divide it.
Yeah, because that's what they when my mom was cremated, so I saw it, so it's usually in a bag. They put it in like
Yeah.
some kind of
So,
bag.
John. So I guess her family wants nothing to do with her. It seems like, huh?
Well, I said, well, what's going on? Is their brother or somebody that you contacted going to pay for it? And they said they don't want nothing to do with anything. They don't want anything to do with the funeral.
Wow.
They told us they want nothing to do with it. So, like, what are you going to do? Are you going to pay or something? And I said,
Wow. What a fucking wow.
but when it comes to money, then all of a sudden they'll have something to do with it, right?
I'm thinking maybe they're not involved. That's why they're pissed. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking they feel like they were left out of whatever she had. Maybe that's why they're acting like that.
She hasn't talked to him for 20 years, though.
Okay. Yeah, that's what so maybe you are going to get something.
How do you know, though, Tony? How do you
I don't know. I don't know how that works. I mean,
it's not like I said to her, let me see a will. Make a will up. I never discussed that shit.
Yeah. I don't
Maybe
know.
kidding around on YouTube, but in real life, I never mentioned anything about,
Yeah. This is a tricky one. So yeah, you don't have to do anything about the urn, but if it was me, I would get it. I would definitely make them be responsible. Either give the money back. So I looked into it.
I know you would, Tony, but how do you do it?
It's a $300 urn, even on Amazon. So it's not. It's they didn't
really.
overcharge.
You checked?
Yeah, I checked. Yeah. I wanted to make sure I give you the right information.
You're right on the ball, dude.
Yeah. I'm a stickler for details,
So it is a $300 urn to buy one.
Yeah, at least. Yeah, they're expensive. They're hundreds of dollars. Yeah.
What they should have done was just say, "Okay, we'll send you another one."
Yeah.
Instead, they're like, "Oh, screw you,"
And you could have done, like you said, like a little brass one. Not a little. It's big, right? So I can tell you this too, if you want to know. We have a guy in our community that's an undertaker, and he had said so think of when you have a cigarette and it burns down, right? The ash is almost as big as a cigarette, right? If you let it burn without touching it, they'd be about the same size, not as dense. So when the body is done, there's a lot, and there's like bones and stuff, and they only are giving you a portion of it in that urn. It's not the whole thing, and it's still a lot, though, right?
Yeah, it looks like a lot. It's like a
Yeah,
but I have to think of what to do with the remains. I mean, do I keep
yeah.
it for keepsake or for a while, or do I go like and bury the whole thing, or
Well, I
do
wouldn't
I?
pay for a like a little nook. What do they call that? Like a nook or something in a cemetery. That I wouldn't pay for that. That would be overkill. Because unless you would go visit that, you have to feel like how you feel about it. I don't think how you would grieve. Like I would never go to my wife's ashes to grieve her. You know what I'm saying? I would just think of her. Like you know what I'm saying. If I wanted to think, I would just think about the things we did together that were fun. I wouldn't need ashes or a
Well,
gravestone.
out of respect,
Yeah. Well, man, you paid
if
up.
I didn't pay for this stuff, it would have just been thrown. I don't know what they would.
Yeah, she would have went Potter's Field. Yeah, that's sad.
They would have.
Wow. What did this other woman that was there say? Did she give a shit?
Well, Tony, when I was over there, she was in a hospital, and she's the only one with the key.
Mm-hmm.
And she cleaned out all the jewelry and stuff because I bought her jewelry over the time period and everything was on. And I was in there before and seen it.
Right.
And when I questioned her about it, she said, "Oh, you stole it," and like put it on me. And then it's like, well, what are you even doing over there? And she was mean and nasty. And she charged Lolly $1,000 a week to take care of her when she wasn't even there.
Wow.
And $100 on top of that per day to take care of her dog while Lolly was in the hospital.
Wow.
$100
a day.
Wow. She didn't care about the dog, and Lolly, I told her I'd take care of the dog, and this bitch won't answer me or anything. But all this is someone. I'm going to dox her ass out to everybody in the chat.
Well, here's my guess is she's putting this big bill. I'm guessing she always charged Lolly $1,000, right? Even when she was there, right?
She's been there for like maybe a year.
Okay. So what she's doing is
always
like
in the business. She stole a bunch of Lolly's papers and did all kind of weird shit.
Wow.
She probably even stole a will. Who knows? She went in there and stole all her stuff out of there. When I went in there, like all the stuff was cleared out. I'm like, where the hell's everything at?
Wow.
And while Lolly was sick, yeah, you have no idea. She completely tried to take over everything. You know what I mean?
Looks like she did a good job so far. So, like, if Lolly has a will and it goes to probate, the first thing they would do is see who she owes money, and this woman's going to put this big bill in to get as much of that money. You know what I'm saying? She's going to put this. That's what she's going to do. Absolutely. Like $100 a day is like she sounds like she's just running up a big bill. You know what I'm saying? So she's going to submit it, and then when if she does a will and it goes to probate,
she might not be that smart.
She might not. Absolutely not. But the way you said 100 for the dog, like that was like a number you would try and get out of like a service company, not out of a human being. Like no human being's going to pay 100 a day. I guess you could charge that. I don't know. Was the dog at the woman's house or at Lolly's?
Well, when Lolly was in a hospital, it was at first it was at her house, and then later on, the second time, I can't have the dog here. We're going to keep it at your house. And then she took the dog back, and like Lolly would pay her money to get it like clipped. Like here's $200 because she used to always take it to get it clipped. Like get its fur clipped or whatever. So instead of taking it somewhere, the girl would do it herself, half-assed, and keep the money herself.
Yeah. Scammer. What is this woman?
Just scammer.
A neighbor. She doesn't have any skill, any profession or anything like that would be for this.
Well, she worked for a company and then got fired or quit. So then Lolly kept her on, like just paying her out of cash. Yeah, she's on welfare, getting money through cash,
unemployment,
scam, all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Like 30 years old, 31, 32. Has half a dozen kids. You know the type.
Yeah.
Always broke, always needs money. She had this bright idea. Oh, don't pay a lawnmower. Don't pay anybody to cut your grass. I'll cut it with the lawnmower you have.
And
Oh
then
my
she says,
god.
"Oh, it needs a carburetor. It needs this."
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
wound up siphoning Lolly out of $700 and never got the lawnmower working.
Oh my god,
And
what a
got the
jerk.
money. You know what I mean? You know the
It's
type
probably
of
doing
fucker.
drugs or drinking too. Like that's where the money's going. That's why she can't even fix it because she uses something else the money.
Right. And then neglect her when she's supposed to be there. She wouldn't feed her anything when she couldn't get
Oh
up.
man, what a terrible ending.
Yeah, it's like, and what am I going to do? Because that's all
Yeah,
she had at the time.
no, you couldn't do anything. You were
There's
so
no
far
magic
away.
thing, you know. And it's like, I was
You would have
here.
taken 1,000 a week for sure, right? You could, if you got
Yeah,
1,000.
I got the invoice that she wrote up by hand.
See, I told you, John.
I got Lolly's phones and her computer, and one of
Yeah,
them's not locked, and I got a lot of information.
got you. Well,
And
good
Lolly
luck.
hated her, you know. Lolly, she really took advantage of her. And when I come over there, the place was like all big fucking mess, like shit thrown all over, and I cleaned it all up for her and everything. And
Well, what do you think? You know, do you think there's a possibility there's something there for you, or if not?
well,
Here's the
Lolly,
thing. Go ahead.
what gets me is Lolly told me I'm beneficiary to her accounts. Now, what
Right.
that meant, there's nothing in proof or nothing, but she said, "Oh, my account, you're beneficiary for it, like
Okay.
Apple stock and stuff like that."
I can explain that. So she don't have to have a will for that. On her stock account, it could say, if I die, it goes to John Camillo as the beneficiary of life insurance, stock, all that shit. But you'll be notified on that probably sooner than later. You know, if you don't get notified by that, let's say in a month, then but she was probably just bullshitting. But if you feel that
No,
there's
because you know why? She might be bullshitting, but she does have stock.
oh yeah,
I
yeah,
seen
no, I'm saying
papers.
about putting you
I
on
seen
it.
her papers with the stock money in it. Tony.
Yeah.
I got them here.
I'm saying putting your name on it might be. So here's the thing.
They want to see a death certificate, though. The stock people.
Well, did they write to you?
No, I reached
Oh.
out to them. I said, "Hey, I was told I was beneficiary." of
Oh,
some of this
okay.
stuff." And they said, "Well, we need a death certificate that she died before
Yeah.
we can even talk to you." Is that true?
Yeah, yeah. Do you have the death certificate?
They're mailing it today. They said I should
Okay.
be a week and a half before I get it from the.
That's
funeral.
another scam. They're like $25 a copy, and you got to get like 8, 10 copies.
How'd you know?
Because I just did all this 3 times. Yeah, that's a fucking bullshit thing, right? Dude, to put your
am I
obituary in
getting
the
something? It
newspaper,
could be
they charge.
possible.
Yeah,
It
could
could
be
be
possible.
Tony. I don't know.
Yeah, that's good. You're doing it on your own, so you know what her broker is actually.
Well, not everything, but I knew some of the stuff because she had it on her phone that she kept on.
Yeah, you should try and look for an account number. So let's say it's Merrill Lynch and XYZ account. That's a big start. You got the death certificate. Interesting that they would say that like that, and then
what's stopping them from saying, "Oh, you're not beneficiary,"
they can't do that.
Keeping all the money, Tony? What's
no way. They will never do that.
You sure?
Unless it's like David Buldo Investments Incorporated or something. I'm kidding that, Noodles. No, if it's like some little schmamil, if it's a nice firm, the Noodles like that one. If it's a good firm, they won't fuck with you. I'm sure it's a decent firm, like Edward Jones, E-Trade, Ameriprise, whatever the fuck it is.
What's the name of the E-Trade? How'd you know that?
It's pretty popular for electronic trading. So you got something to work on. Here's my feeling right now. Like
I don't know. It could be she could have been trolling me with it. You know.
It won't cost you anything to find out. Maybe just mailing that certificate, maybe $50.
But Lolly could have been trolling me with it as well.
I know. But here's the thing, John. The thing that's got me a little bit irked about the situation, which like I don't like injustice and shit, is this fucking woman making out like a fucking sneaky fuck.
Oh, I don't like it either. What
like
can I do? I went to the sheriff when I was down there. He said about the stolen stuff. I made a report up. I emailed him twice about the dog. He never emailed me back. You know, these guys are hicks.
They don't want to give a shit.
They're very hicks down there. They're hickish.
Absolutely.
Very small, hickish kind of.
You ever see those TV shows?
I'm just a redneck. That's all I do.
No, you're not a redneck. You're a Yankee. They're the rednecks.
Yeah, I'm a Yankee too.
Yeah, you're a Yankee. You're driving in with the New Jersey plates. They're like, oh, look at this motherfucker. They love it. They love it.
Like, who are you? You come here from New Jersey.
Yeah.
And claim you're a longtime boyfriend. How do we know this?
Yeah.
that's the kind of attitude I was getting down there. Like,
Yeah. Well, they don't want
like
to
you
work.
come here from New Jersey, you walk in, and I had this aide saying he can't stay there overnight. It's not his place. I said, damn right, I can stay here all the hell time I want to. I have
Right.
permission to be
You
here.
had a key,
Yeah, I had a key.
so that gives you permission.
But the
if she
aide
gave
made
you-
a key up for herself. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Before I left, I sabotaged the lock so she
Well,
can't get in it.
she took as much physical shit as she could get. She's probably not, and
You're
she's only
fucking
been
right, she did.
yeah, she's only been on it for a year, so she probably is not in the thing. And I mean, who else could Lolly have left her to, John? You're probably on those accounts, maybe.
Well,
That's really easy to do, though. Like, all you have to do is it's very easy to set that up. Like, it takes like 5 minutes on the computer. It's not like she has to do any big legal thing.
well, maybe you can help me privately or something.
Yeah. Let me ask you this: are you in Noodle's Discord?
I can be.
Are you in there now?
I mean, I'm accessing there, but I just don't type in there.
Yeah. Okay. I want to make sure that was you. Okay. And did you close your Discord?
No, but I don't think. I think that was the kid's Discord that he did.
Yeah, it was.
Is
Yeah.
it still up there?
I don't know.
The kid made me a Discord. I don't know if it was his or he did it for me or what, but that's what I was using.
Both. All right, Mr. Kiss is asking a good question. Tony, if she didn't have a will, would it be next of kin automatically? Yes. It would follow. So it would be her brother would get it. Yeah, absolutely. And they would
even with a
it.
beneficiary?
Not the beneficiary stuff. He's talking if there's no, I guess, at the house. If you're the beneficiary on the stock account, I think you're good. It's going to be pretty straightforward.
Well, what if the brother don't want nothing to do with anything? Apparently, the brother's rich as hell. I don't know.
When that money comes in, he ain't going to deny it. You know.
Well, why wouldn't he pay for the funeral then?
I don't know. You said 20 years. Maybe he felt. Well, does she have? How is the house? What do you think the value of the house is?
I'm not good at valuing houses.
All right, you could put the address. You could put the address.
400,000 or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You just type in Zillow.
It's a very big house.
Okay, listen. You type in Zillow, and then you put the address, and it'll give you the value.
Well, her docs is all out there.
Yeah, I don't know, but I'm not going to do that right now. But
Hey, Tony, I got a question about this.
Yeah.
If he does this, is he also responsible for any debt?
Not on the stock account. So if he's on the will, they'll take care of all the debt before any heirs get any money. So
but none of it will go back to him, right?
if she has a whole bunch of debt, it could get wiped out before there's even an estate to distribute. So the way to get around that is to have a trust. If you have a trust, there's no probate, and then no one sees what happens. So maybe someone had said that she had a trust, and the brother knew exactly what was going to happen, and it all got reverted in the trust to whoever was supposed to get it, and no one would ever know. And that might have been what she had set up. Maybe someone helped her set that up when with her husband and shit. Maybe.
Would I know this by now or no?
I don't think you would even know about the trust. I don't know how that works. I'm going to set one up for me.
If there's a will, would I know it by now or something, or no? It's too early.
If you're in it, maybe.
It took a while to get anything from my mother, John. Like before anyone even reached out, it was like months.
And you had the copy of the will. You knew exactly what it had, who the executor is. Like, we don't know if Lolly has a will. It's going to be their responsibility to contact any family members, even if they're not in the will, to see if they're okay with the way it's going to go. So let's say I have 6 children and I only put 2 of them in the will. If I die, they're going to contact those other 4 people and say, do you have any objections to this will? And they have a right to speak up. But since you're not a family member, John, I think you're not going to even get a chance. You might not get but if you're in the will, you will get notified for sure.
Right. I don't know about that, but all I know is what she told me. She said I'm beneficiary to her Apple stocks and all that.
Okay, well, that's easy. Just get that to the stock company, and that should be easy. And if you got that, that's a great start. Then you'll have money to hire a lawyer and see what else there's out there. They'll search for the accounts, under her name and social security number. They'll find a lot of stuff maybe. Like I have accounts that I'll probably forget about. You know?
How do you find out the other accounts or whatever? I mean,
They could do a search. So you could get a lawyer, probably like maybe look at a lawyer, an estate lawyer, and tell them the situation and say, I don't want to really pay money. Can you do this on contingency? Meaning he'll get a piece of whatever he can help you find. And say, you know,
but I need a Mississippi lawyer.
Maybe I would at least go to a local guy and talk to him up here, and he could say, and he could point you to a guy in Mississippi. That might be the way to do it. You know,
and there are a bunch of idiots up there. You know.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be hard to communicate. It's almost like
I called this one lawyer up. She was a real bitch. She's like over in Mississippi. I never seen her. She says, "Well, you have no more rights than I do."
Who did you call?
Real fucking cunt, man. That was weird. Oh. I called a lawyer up from the thing. I looked.
Oh, okay.
I said, "Oh yeah." She says, "What? You're just a boyfriend. You have no more rights than I do about being over there."
Yeah, she's kind of right.
Well.
Yeah. Well, maybe hopefully for your sake, you'll have on maybe one of these accounts.
I can't see that she would let the state get everything that she has. You know,
the state wouldn't get it. Her brother's going to get it. How many siblings does she have?
Just one brother.
And the parents are passed?
Yeah.
So, and the brother would get it all.
Right. Oh, well.
Yeah.
Unless she wrote something down different, you know?
Yeah, well, that's what we're saying. If there's no will, that would happen that way. If there's a will, they'll follow the will.
And if there's no will, he'll get everything.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I'm not a lawyer, but Mr. Kiss was saying check her contacts for lawyers.
But not the beneficiary. Is that correct? If I'm on the beneficiary, then.
Yeah, that's a completely different animal, actually, I believe. That doesn't even go through the will or the estate at all.
Right. But it's something that I have to find out where the money is, or else I don't get any. That's weird.
Well, because she didn't do it right. You know, when I set my shit up, I'm going to send a copy to everybody who's going to get something so they know, you know? And then you would know who the executor is. The fact that she never told you who the executor is makes me think she might not even have had a will, and not to give a shit because she had no one really she wanted to give it, that she cared enough about to give. I mean, She liked you, but she got mad at you too, right? So.
Oh, yeah.
So she might have felt
like. You're going to wipe me out from talking to Noodles. That was the straw that broke the camel's back, you know?
Yeah, and then she took out your channel that time.
She was very, very fucking vindictive, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She took my channel that quick that one time, remember?
Yeah.
So she could have did that, you know what I mean?
That woman
Noodles cost me a fortune. Thanks, Noodles.
That woman
you cost me a fucking
I gave you some chicken wings.
You cost me $1 million, Noodles. Thanks.
I gave you some chicken wings.
That woman is holding Bradley as a way into the estate. She knows with Bradley, there's going to be contact with her, and she'll see what's going on, and then she can submit her bill officially to the estate. She ain't stupid, that woman. She's probably maybe someone's advising her.
Yeah, she's a real bitch, this woman.
Yeah, I don't like that lady.
Yeah, she's a real motherfucker, man.
Yeah, that's not. I don't like when people cheat like that.
Yeah,
get what you have coming. You know, get what you have coming. Don't take more. Take what you got. You know, leave some fucking jewelry for John to steal. Come on now.
Yeah, at least leave me something to fucking take. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
And I got all the receipts, and I bought that fucking shit.
Or you leave one and two to make it so it don't look like it was cleaned out. Like she
probably like I fucking bought it for her. That fucking bitch.
She probably left the drawers all like pulled out like after the FBI comes.
You know, the fucking containers were there with no fucking jewelry in them.
Oh my god, the jewelry boxes.
Yeah, were empty.
Yeah, that's not cool. Well, you know what? That's bad fucking juju. That's bad juju.
This fucking whore. And her ring, she had at least $20,000 ring that it was her wedding ring when she was married. That was gone.
What's the deal with the race cars? Her husband was into race cars?
Yeah, there's 4 or 5 of them over there.
Wow.
You know she owns 2 more houses besides the one she lives in.
Really? Are they in a different part of the Mississippi?
No, one's over by Bergs.
In New Jersey? Oh,
one's by Bergs, where Bergs lives.
Really?
Yeah, like down the street from him. He don't even know it.
In Seattle.
And one's in Florida or something.
Because when we looked at that Lolly Publishing, it says Seattle.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It has an address of Seattle. We were like, that seems like she just appropriated that name, like Lolly, and it had nothing to do with her.
No, she has a place in Seattle there, a house.
She really fucked up. Yeah, here's my guess. I don't think she was that stupid. She was just playing you. You're not going to get anything, and the brother knows what he's getting, and he's like, I'm getting the money. I don't give a shit about the Astros. That's my guess. I would say 70% it's going to fall down. I would say you got less than 15% chance of getting something.
That's Tony.
I'm trying to be honest with you.
You know what serious. I think? Lolly wasn't stupid. She played me. She trolled me all the way. She trolled me in death. She's still trolling me. I got an urn that was trash. I'm worried about $100 to get a fucking urn.
Well, then, you know, if you
there's a fortune around there through my hands. It slipped through my fingers.
If you get nothing, then you have no obligation with that urn. You could put it in the dog park and let them pee on it, so it'll melt. She should have left you something though,
I think she trolled me to the end. And she had money. She did have money, but
so she should have left you like a fishing rod or a fucking pocket knife, something like from her father, something like that.
Yeah. She left me with noodles. That's what she left me.
A pocket watch.
She left me with noodles. I thought it was all pretend. I didn't think she really hated noodles that much.
Oh my god.
I didn't think she'd hate them that much to take me off a fucking will.
I doubt she put it in. It's a lot of work to put it in.
You think I would have talked to Noodles if I would have known that? I would have waited until after she died to talk to him.
She probably had a family trust, and that's what. So now, don't forget, John. I wonder if the husband's. She had no children, right, Lolly?
Right.
I wonder if when that man died, right, in a very, very bad way, and we won't get into that right now.
Well, she didn't have to pay for cremation, I guess, right?
You didn't go there, did you?
I mean, did she have to pay for cremation if he was already burned up?
Oh, roasted. This is getting very off color. Dark humor.
All right, go ahead, explain. I don't know.
No. I mean, what was I going to say? Even oh yeah. So his kids. Did he have kids? You think that guy? Did she have stepchildren?
They were dead too.
Oh wow.
One of them was a race car driver. You know that?
No. What kind of cars are these?
Race cars.
Like what? Like drag race, NASCAR?
No, they're like old Model Ts and
what do they call it? Oval.
One's an old Chevy and
yeah.
There's 4 or 5 of them around.
Dirt track racing, like real race cars.
And there's about $50,000 in old tools all over the place.
Nice. Must be all rusted out. Everything.
No, they're all in the garage. I mean,
how long ago did he die?
Ask Noodles.
What do you mean? How long?
Noodles knows. Noodles was around when it happened.
3-4 years ago.
With what?
Lolly's husband dying.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought this was all bullshit, and John, she used to call me, right, and she would talk to me about just whacked out stuff. I thought she was trolling, dude. I never really knew that she hated me or, she was for real.
Well, she probably hated you after you started with Seasons. That's probably what changed that.
No. What happened was she called me up one time. She said that when she was younger, she said she hit her head, and she remembered things about the past. And remember the Samoan bodyguard that she fell in love with?
What? Really?
Yeah. I thought all this was a joke, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Explain the story again. I vaguely remember you telling me that.
All right. So
she denied it, by the way, for just to make that clarified. But I don't know if it's true or not. But
Yeah, so no,
you
she
said,
was going around telling people that she had a bodyguard. It was like Samoan dude, and she slipped, hit her head on a counter, like on a marble counter, and like all these memories came back to her of her as a girl holding a doll, and she fell in love with this like Samoan bodyguard, and they were in love for a very long time, and it just I don't, and this is the same John. You know, we pretended like we had a kid together. Remember that? We
she
didn't have
denied it too, but I don't remember. I wasn't around during that time. I don't know what happened.
we had a kid named Vincent, and
Cute
he was
name,
like,
I
you
like
know,
it.
it was funny. She was a very funny person, and dude, I don't know, man. I feel really, really bad that she really hated me. I didn't think so, John. Really,
But she wasn't with you when I came on the scene and met her. She wasn't even with you, Noodles.
I knew you. I
Yeah,
knew
but
you
I
at the
mean,
time.
remember I disappeared for a while. I came back and you were broken up or something or whatever. I mean, you never really met, but I mean, it's like,
She would come
what
on
the
the
hell
panel.
happened? What broke up? She said she got rid of your ass, but you said something different. I don't know.
Well, we had these awesome streams. They were really good. They were funny. And then I think I made fun of her about the bodyguard. You know, and like she got really upset. It ended around the bodyguard story. The Simone, but I remember I was in the shower and she's telling me about the story. And I started laughing, and she's like, "What?" I was like, "No way, John." I really didn't think she was serious, man.
How long ago did her husband die, Noodles?
Yeah, that's the golden trick.
Um, John calls me up one night. I was in Spring Valley, New York. John calls me up and he goes, "Lolly's." That was, dude. That had been like 4 years ago, right?
Wow, so you
Yeah,
guys,
about
I
four
thought this
years
happened
ago.
before you guys all met.
John. You were hanging out with her like 4 years ago, right?
More like 5 and 6 years ago.
Wow.
So
But they
then,
were
yeah,
separated. They weren't living together, her and her husband. They were like split up at that time. Supposedly, that's what she told me, but I don't know if she just lied to me or not. But anyway, go on with the story, Dave, because maybe you're better off at telling it with the
well, no,
husband.
that's what I remember, and like I remember people were accusing her of killing her husband. There was an
But
investigation.
how'd you find out about it?
I found out about it through you. So
What'd
you
I tell
definitely
you?
you told me that Lolly's husband caught on fire in the driveway,
Right.
and the police were investigating her. They were investigating it as a homicide. Witty Widow told me that was true, and I didn't believe any of you guys. I was like, get the fuck out of here, you know.
But
You know,
wasn't there a conversation a week before it happened?
dude, I don't know, man. I was like, I didn't take any of this stuff seriously. I was just like, you know, people were threatening to kill me. Like, you know, it was just like whacked out shit. Like now I'd pay more attention, dude, but back then I wasn't paying attention.
Pretty
No,
wild
her
story.
husband got lit on fire in a driveway,
Shit.
Tony.
I know. I heard that
It was
story. That's
about 4 or
crazy.
5 years ago, right?
And he got trapped. He couldn't get out, right? It's a very freak accident. I mean, that's a freak is a freak. I don't know.
And you know what was really weird, John? Remember those screenshots that you sent me, or those photos that you sent me of the funny cars? Like her husband drove funny cars, right?
I'm not sure exactly.
But you had pictures of them. You had like a photo album.
Oh yeah.
What was that
Oh, you
about? So
remember that, don't you?
I had the picture. I have the picture on my phone.
I remember sending you a picture of a car, yeah, but I
It
forget.
was out of a photo album. You said that she had sent you a photo album.
Yeah, race car driving.
But why? Why did she send you a photo album of race cars?
Because her husband's son was a race car driver or something, a professional.
Oh,
And
so
I
she
guess
sent you a photo album?
she at one time, like
Yeah, it's kind of weird. That's what I'm saying. Like, that doesn't. None of this stuff makes sense.
All I know is they're like, well, how long did you know Lolly for? And I'm like, 5 or 6 years. Well, wasn't she married? And I said, well, yeah. Well, when's the first time you met her? Like, they're trying to say I set her on fire or something. Set this fucking guy on fire. They were like trying to fucking, interview me like I'm some kind of fucking suspect. When I was over there at one time, I'm like, what? I said, dude, I'd never even been over here until fucking, well after that, after her husband wasn't even around. Then I came around. I was never in Mississippi ever in my life.
Well, he was still alive when she was talking to me, and if she really was in love with me, I didn't know that. I had no idea. I mean, she was doing that while she was still married. You know,
Well,
I
when
don't, I
I was
don't,
with
I
her,
don't
she
want to
was
talk
still
bad
married
about them.
too. She was still married when I was with her.
I'm going to jump down, guys. John, I'll look at more about what happens with in this situation, like how people get notified and shit.
All right, we'll talk.
But you're going to follow up with the stock, with the death certificate, right? With the stock.
Yeah, but I'll reach out to you somehow.
Yeah, just send them a picture at first. Say, I'm sending you this. I'm not wasting a copy, and then you tell me if I got to send you the real one. Don't make me waste a copy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Don't
thanks.
send. Yeah, fuck that. If you show them that, they should be able to tell you if you got any kind of standing, and then you could send them overnight. Them do a registered mail or some shit. All right, man. Take care.
What's this Kamala Harris talking about you or something?
I don't know. I was just pissed off about something.
Look, I don't know how somebody can. I had a van with wires hanging all over the fucking place. There was fucking wires and gasoline. I mean, how hard is it to catch it on fire? I don't know, man. I mean,
Yeah, I don't know. That's never.
and with a lock
I've been
suddenly didn't
driving
work
for.
or something.
I've been driving for what, fucking since I was 15, and
Dude,
I
I
never
heard she
had
had
a
mafia
shit car.
connections. You know that?
What's up?
I heard Lolly had mafia connections.
Maybe, dude. I don't know. I remember Whitty.
Her husband had mafia connections. He was Italian or something. He wasn't Jewish. Her husband was Italian. Or
I
something.
remember Whitty calling me up and saying that they were investigating that as a possible murder, and she supposedly called up down there. And dude, at the time, I was just like, well, I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm not paying attention. I'm trying to do my show. Weird. I would never think any of that stuff was true.
No, her husband was Italian. He wasn't I believe he was connected somehow. Maybe something he screwed somebody over. I don't know. I mean, I don't even know how they handled it. I mean, is it still an open case or is it shut or what? I mean, is it ruled accidental or whatever? And what
So
happened to the life insurance money she got from that? Where's that all at?
So then, what was her
That's
name?
right. She got $500,000 for life insurance. Where's that money at?
That could have went to hospital bills.
What, towards her husband?
Well, what was her husband's name?
Kenneth.
Yeah, but I thought it was Sternick.
Lolly has 3 names. You know that, Noodles?
No.
Donna Berna, Donna Sternick, Lolly Cunningham.
Really?
And
Like,
when she gets the mail, they're in 3 names. Because I had to get her mail for her. And I said, what the hell is this? One says Lolly Cunningham, one says Donna Sternick, and one says Donna Berna. So who the fuck is she? It's almost like she's hiding. She was hiding from the fucking mafia or something. I don't know, man. You know what I think? She could have been hiding from somebody, Dave. Why the fuck would she have 3 different names, aliases, and all this? It doesn't make sense. This whole fucking thing is a fucking mystery. And I still don't know what the fuck's going on. She was very secretive.
John,
But
I don't even sound like
you
rude.
think Lolly Cunningham was her real name or something? Or?
I'm not saying this to be a jerk, but like, did you actually see her body?
No. I left the hospital. I was in there for 2 weeks, okay? She was like really out of it. And they're like, oh, just leave if anything changes. I left. 3 hours later, I get a message. Oh, Lolly passed away. I'm like, what? I never seen the body. And she was breathing all right and everything. It was like weird. Why, you think all this is a big fucking hoax?
No, but like, I don't know, man. Like, it doesn't sound like you really knew her that well, you know?
How do we know she didn't work for some kind of secret government and this is all a big fucking thing? Why they
John,
want me out of there so bad at the hospital, and then when I leave to go back home, I get a fucking phone call. Oh, she passed away when you left. Dave, you want to know the whole truth? I don't even know who the hell she was, Dave. I still don't know who the hell she is.
you were there, right? Like, I mean, how many times were you down there?
Yeah, but I was physically there. But when you look into this, who the hell is she? What's her real name? I always called her Lolly. You know what I mean? I never got into her fucking business. You know? I mean,
Yeah. No, it's like that's like meeting anyone, though. I mean, you don't really. John.
I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know the real person, even though I met her. I mean, I don't know the real.
Did you ever get like intimate with her, like in real life, or
What do you mean intimate?
you guys ever have sex?
Dave, come on.
Oh, I'm serious. I don't know. Because all right, because like I met Seasons, right?
Did you have
We
sex with these?
Yeah, we had sex, and like I mean I know certain things about her. I don't know everything about her. You know, like what were you guys talking about? If you guys were talking about it, talking every night.
About you,
Yeah, dude.
about YouTube and you. It would never end. The whole thing was about YouTube. It was fucking weird. Dave, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't even know who the hell this person is. The Jackal. She once told me she killed somebody.
Yeah, no, I remember that story. She shot him outside a gas station or something.
She said some guy tried to jump in her car or something. She got a gun,
Yeah,
shot him, and killed him.
yeah.
She said it was the best feeling she ever felt. You know that warm, fuzzy feeling?
You know what? So the only person I could like relate to was Life with Linda. Like, remember Life with Linda?
Boy, I heard all about that. I heard she was
Dude, that's the only person I can relate this to is like her, and like she like I didn't even bother to look into her, and Witty Widow did, and she's like, hey, she's bad news. Like she was a nurse, she got her nursing license revoked. She's a pillhead, all this stuff. It was really weird.
well, Lolly was a registered nurse at one time in her life. I know that, and she Lolly. You know what? I don't know. Lolly did this on purpose. She's not stupid. She wasn't stupid. She wanted this to continue. She wanted all this to continue on YouTube. You know what I mean? She wanted us to continue to talk about her and all this shit, And what does she get? That's exactly what's going on.
I wish I knew the truth, and I wish that,
I
I
mean,
wish.
what am I going to do? She didn't want to have a will. What am I going to do? Force her to have a will with me on it or something? I mean, I just think it's a shame that she left all that fucking shit and didn't even kick me back some crumbs or something. You know what I mean? Like not even $1,000. Like here you go.
Oh, she did get you the van, right?
She paid $7,000 to help me for her. It was for her, so I travel back and forth with a good running vehicle. But by the time I paid it, I bought stuff for her. I paid for the funeral. It's like a wash. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like a wash. I didn't make anything. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, Lolly did this. It's like I didn't benefit any kind of money from Lolly. She never just handed me money like you guys think. Oh, here's $1,000. I mean, in Christmas she gave me $500. But then again, she gave G 500 too. I mean, you know.
I don't know. I'm sorry, and like Tony said, maybe you'll find out in a couple months. You know, maybe we'll reach out to you. That's what happened to me, John. So when my mom died, I got these letters in the mail like months later. You know,
Months?
yeah,
Yeah, but your family, you had a will though, right?
yeah, but so
You had to get something. Did you get $1,000 or something?
it was like she had some kind of like bullshit fucking insurance thing, and it was just like bills, John.
I know. My mom. When
Yeah,
my mom passed away, I got like $7,000 out of the whole thing because I had to pay for a funeral, all
yeah.
this kind of shit. You know, with all her money, she didn't have any money. Like it's like all her money went on bills and everything. You know, she died with. I mean, my brother got 7,000. My sister got 7, and I got 7. I mean, that's all the money she had. You know what I mean? That's how it goes.
So I was wondering if like,
But there was a will for that at least. You know what I mean? But you had to wait.
yeah, well, I didn't receive anything, and it took like months before I even got a letter about it, telling me how much was left to me. You know,
Nowadays, Dave, $7,000 is nothing.
it's nothing. Oh, dude,
It's
$100,000
nothing.
is
It's a
nothing.
flash in the pan, Dave. It's
If someone gave you $100,000 right now, John, right? That might I don't know how you budget yourself, right, or what your bills are, but that would be gone. I would go through that in fucking a year.
well, obviously, my bills are pretty damn high. I mean, you know, I live in Jersey.
Yeah.
And I don't have anybody paying my fucking bills. I mean, I'm just, you know.
That's why, you
I mean,
know.
I don't. It's not like I go out and buy myself a new fucking necklace or a new fucking. You know what I mean?
No, I think
It's
you'd
like
pay.
I'm
I
paying my
think,
bills and that's it. It's like
yeah, that's you're a normal person. I think you pay your bills and whatever. But
right.
like someone like Bergs, man, that guy thinks he's getting like all this money, and he doesn't understand. Like even if you got a place for, let's say, $1,500 a month, you know, a piece of shit, paying $1,500 a month, he's gonna blow through that money, man, within a matter of like a year and a half, and then what does he have? Nothing.
Dude, I'm paying $12,000 in taxes, more or less, to live here.
Yeah, I bet.
$12,000, Dave.
I bet.
And I don't even own my fucking ground or nothing.
Yeah, I know. I got fucking. I don't own shit, and I'm paying fucking 10. You know, I pay
I'm
10,
paying
plus I got.
paying about $1,000 a month, every fucking month for this fucking ground that I don't even own. And you know what? If you're a little late on it, they tack 10% on top of that, which I'm always pay on time. So, you know, and then electric, gas, and all that kind of shit, you know, but well, you know how it is, right?
Yeah, it sucks.
But, you know, so, you know, Jersey's fucking bad. And now they want an extra $1,000 a year for my fucking car insurance on top of what I'm paying now with no accidents or points.
I told you, go to another insurance company.
I know, but you know, do you ever feel like I don't feel like doing it? You know what I mean? I know I have to, but
All you gotta do is make like 2 phone calls, and I guarantee you get a better quote. That's what I did.
Who the
Yeah,
fuck adds
I
on
had
$1,000 more a year to your fucking insurance?
I had USAA for forever, right? And that I was like, well, dude, why am I paying this much? And they're like, oh, you're getting full coverage because I was financing the car. And I was like, wait a second. I called up another one, and they're like, it was like a fraction of the price, same coverage too.
Right.
You know what? They get you stay with these companies for long enough. They know how much. They know you're not going anywhere, and they just keep fucking raising the price.
Well, they're wrong.
Who are you talking to?
Bergs, what's going on? Bergs just called me.
Yeah, what do you think about this German lady?
Look, I'm live and I'm talking to Noodles up on panel.
What do you think about those feet?
What, German lady's feet? What about them, Bergs?
You sent me a picture of her feet. You said her feet are fucking larger than Patrick Ewing.
You have something against big feet now?
Dude, German lady was a size 26.
I know. I saw that.
I mean, what do you think about that, Noodles?
It's fucked up. At first, I thought it was you, and then he said it was German lady.
You should draw your next picture should be like a picture of German lady's mask and these two big feet, huge feet.
German lady's running and hiding right now. She's at a disadvantage. Too many people attacking her.
What do you think about this T-Rex character? He goes live every 5 minutes. He goes live every 5 minutes.
I think he's on a downward spiral. I think his channel sucks. And I don't even know how he gets 70 or 80 people on there, if you want to know the truth. It just shows you how fucked up everything is in the world.
Why'd you give $4.99 to Baby Huey?
Well.
What?
Boy, you don't miss a trick, do you, dude?
You got a lot of explaining to do on that one.
Why? Because I gave him $4.99.
Yeah.
How did you know? You seen it?
Yeah, where's my $4.99?
Up your asshole. Where Norma's cock is, up your asshole.
Hey, Noodles, I'm moving to Mahwah, New Jersey, right next to Michelle K.
I know. It's gonna be awesome.
What do you think about that?
You would never go over and harm Noodles, would you? Like you tell me all the time you would do?
Harm Noodles? He has like an arsenal. He has enough guns for World War III.
John, I was in Washington, right? And I called this fucking guy up, right? I called this fat fucker up and I go, hey, you want me to pick you up? We'll go to Buffalo Wild Wings. He started crying on the phone, saying that, no, I couldn't come over. Are you crazy? You're not allowed over here. I'll call the police if you come over here. Dude, you did it.
Really?
Yeah.
It was during COVID. Nobody had vaccinations yet. And he wanted to take me out to fucking dinner, like on a date. And all the restaurants were closed down here. Everything was in closed down mode.
No, it wasn't. What are you talking about?
And then also this motherfucker. And then I said to him, Camilla, I go, all right, if you come up here, I'm gonna go live, and as soon as you pull in my driveway, I'm gonna film you in the orca whale. And then he was like, no, she can't be on camera. And then he hung up on me, John.
Really?
No. He was freaking out.
Why? Why couldn't she be on camera?
Because the orca whale doesn't like to
John, that's not what happened, John. John, he started using every excuse in the book. He said, my nephew's here. He got his nephew on the phone. And he said, tell him not to come here. Tell him you're sick. You know, his mother was dying back then. His father was dying of COVID.
Noodles was freaking out because of the forest fire smoke. Noodles was like, oh, I can't breathe. He was coughing. He goes, oh, I think I'm having a panic attack. He was saying, oh, New Jersey. Remember? Because you saw
Yeah.
the dogs out there?
Yeah.
Noodles? Yeah. You're like,
Yeah.
that sucks. You're like, oh, I gotta get back to Jersey. And I said, okay, why don't you come up here, Noodles, we'll hang out. And he goes,
Really?
no, I can't have seasons on camera.
Really?
Yeah, can you believe that? Because this fat fuck wanted to meet me so bad and fuck me. Okay?
Yeah. So, John, we're on the phone, right? On FaceTime and Bergs, and he's like, "You're not with her, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah," and I you know, I'm showing her on the phone. He's like, "Make out with her, make out with her." You were trying to get me to make out with her. You're trying.
No, you FaceTimed, but I couldn't see her. I could only see you.
No, you kept and then we kissed, and you were telling me to make out with her in front of you, and it's getting all weird, dude.
No, that's not. No, he did FaceTime, but she wasn't even in the fucking picture. She was 10 feet away from the
He wanted me
camera.
to make love. He wanted me to make love in front of him with her.
No, I said,
Yeah.
named John because she was 400 pounds.
4.
The orca whale. Yeah, 4 bills.
Oh man, that's terrible.
Wait, you're live again?
Yeah.
Why are you live all the time, man? You guys are fucking addicts.
Dude, John, keep him on the phone. I guarantee you, he's driving somewhere, right? And in 5 minutes, he's gonna be wasted.
I'm not driving anywhere.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Does he drive drunk?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I'm in Washington Township.
Go talk to that girl. Go talk to that girl that you talk to that tells you not to touch her. Who's that girl, Berg? John, he was on the phone with me, right? He touched some woman and she said, "Please don't touch me. Stop touching me. I told you I have a boyfriend."
He was molesting a girl.
Yeah.
You had a Donald Trump rally a couple weeks ago, Noodles, and you went to that bar in that town in New York, that friend that you knew, and you fucking had about 7 beers, and then you went outside and you were like, vote for Trump, and then you fucking drove off. And you get in a fight with a black cop because you're ashy.
Boy, he watches everything you do.
Yeah, I know. He's addicted. He's addicted to alcohol. He's addicted to me.
Wait, you call him the N-word?
No.
He wanted to.
I want to know about you molesting a girl.
And then he drove down, and then John, and then a couple weeks ago, Noodles drove down to Patterson, New Jersey, in the middle of the night, looking to get a crack hoe prostitute. And you know that's true, Noodles.
Yeah, and then Bergs calls me up. He's like, "What are you doing?" He goes, "You know those girls are dirty." He goes, "Go over here. Go on Tinder. Go over here. Go do that."
You dirty bastard, Bergs. You dirty bastard, you.
I told you to go down to Jersey City or Newark or Irvington.
Yeah, because they're cleaner there. Yeah.
I want to know about you molesting this woman in this store.
So he goes to the store, right? And he's talking about this woman. He goes, "Oh, she's always checking me out." Right? And he's talking to this woman, and he goes up to her and he goes, "Oh," he goes, "Why?" He goes, "Are you still going on with that guy?" And she goes, "Please don't touch me. I swear to God." She goes, "Please get your hands off of me."
You know what? That could stay for 10 years from now. She can come back and sue you 10 years.
John, I swear to God. She sounded frightened. And then after she did that, he started cursing about her on the phone, like, "Fuck that bitch. She's mine, blah blah blah."
Really?
Yeah.
Camilla was
You bastard, Berg.
Camille, Noodles walked up on that really pretty girl, Elisa Jordana, and she was live in New York City, and she said basically, "Get out of here! You're ugly. You're fat. You got ugly
That's not what she
beard."
said.
Yeah, she fucking blew Noodles off.
Well, she's stuck up, but
I know, but she blew Noodles off. Noodles walked up to her like he was something.
well, that's what he wanted, to be blown off, right?
No, but he walked up to her like he was some kind of celebrity, and
he is.
Totally,
Yeah, and she goes, oh, noodles? Oh, noodles. Yeah. If you did that, she would have said, who are you? Who are you? Can I get another drink? I take another mojito.
Dude, she basically told you to kick rocks, dude. Come on, I saw it.
No, she didn't like what I was telling her, and then she pretended like she didn't know me.
Yeah, because you're talking about 14-year-old boys like Bob.
Yeah, that she talks to.
Yeah, but she doesn't want to hear that on her stream. I don't blame her for telling you to fucking kick rocks.
Dude, she talks to me on the phone. What are you talking about?
You took the walk of shame. You fucking turned around.
No, dude, you think I just went there?
Oh my god! And then Noodles starts showing her all of his keys.
I'll show you my call log. She called me.
Why do you have so many keys? Why do you have a key chain like that? Are you gonna lock me up in a cage?
She said that.
Are you gonna lock me up in a cage or something?
Yeah, he's damn right he would. That could be our sex toy right there.
She got all freaked out by Noodles. You are a goofy fucking son of a bitch, Noodles.
Oh, jeez.
Goofy son of a bitch. You and Baby Huey.
Baby Huey.
All right, John. I bought like 10 sausages. I bought 10 sweet Italian sausages. I'm gonna go grill them up. I'm gonna go have dinner.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, 10, you fat fuck.
So, yeah, he molested. All right, Dave. But before you go, I didn't know he molested a girl in a store. All right, everybody left. All right, Nads. Anyway, thank you for coming, Nads. Kamala Harris. Well, kiss her, everybody. 50 in the box. Thank you. We'll set up a machine. Ha ha ha. All right, folks.